I had deep interests in both teaching and in teacher training. And I also have a father with dyslexia, and now I understand ADHD, and a brother, younger brother with dyslexia. What was happening at Landmark at that point was imported from the many faculty who founded the college, like Jim Oliver and Carolyn Oliver and Jim Baucom, and who came up from the Landmark School. So they were adapting, Chad Drake's vision to a college model. All along, Landmark's been kind of trying to figure out, what are we preparing students for, which is the ultimate educational question. So as the college has evolved, we needed to move toward a kind of developmental model that was respecting the students as emerging adults. The faculty role is to find the right balance of not doing for the student what they can do, and telling them they can do it, because it's easy to do it for the student. And it's also easy to, as a person working with students who sometimes are struggling, to do too much for them and then move to, okay, I'm going to just abandon the ship and let them go it on their own. There's a tension between that, and it's the faculty's role to really be conscious of that middle ground of how much support do you provide, and when do you say you got to get out there and make this happen yourself, and you might fail. I have to say, I'm hopeful. I feel like there's a whole crop of younger faculty coming in who are trained at an even deeper level about thinking about neurodivergence that I think is wonderful. The thing I really appreciate about the faculty at Landmark is their level of passion for both their disciplines and for our students and getting it right as teachers. What makes us really distinctive is that students, it's the ultimate, they feel safe and secure, and likewise and equally important, being with their peers. I honestly think that the most important element of what makes Landmark successful is the peer group, and students have literally brought me to tears when I see the level of compassion they have for each other. And then they step in and help someone out. And it's not the students who are helping out the students that's just like them. They're helping out the students who's not at all like them. The student who's really struggling. I'll oftentimes be in here during office hours, and there'll be a bunch of students working, and they'll be having a conversation about the worst teacher they ever had, or what they see their LD as, and I'm over there. I'm not involved in the conversation, but I'm listening to it thinking this is very important. They're not just self-selecting the friends they're hanging out with, but there's sort of a built-in diversity within the class, and they're having these discussions that I think are what Landmark is about,